Hello, I'm Richard Jack Smith of Real Talk Movie Reviews. I am perhaps most familiar with David Arnold's score for Independence Day from the many times I've seen the film. It wasn't until recently that I sat down and listened to the entire album, for I must confess there were two tracks that have always been my go-to for this particular effort: Bass Attack and The Launch Tunnel, Mothership Virus Uploaded. Quite a long title for the second cue, admittedly. The action music is absolutely spectacular in Independence Day, and without going on too much about it, I do feel that Arnold missed out on a crucial Oscar nomination for Independence Day. But be that as it may, his effort remains for some a particular favourite, and indeed at one point Arnold was thought, along with Stargate, Last of the Dogmen and Independence Day, to be something of a spiritual successor to John Williams. While his career hasn't quite turned out as many highlights as it could, there are those who regard his scores for the James Bond franchise, namely Tomorrow Never Dies, as very good efforts, and they are. Independence Day, though, has always been my favourite David Arnold score, and this goes in many ways back to the thematic material, and it's very strong. There are moments in the score that quite frankly give me goosebumps and just take my breath away. That doesn't happen much these days, admittedly. I wish that it did, but Independence Day is a special example where I look forward to seeing the film so I can hear the soundtrack. But putting aside the film for a moment, I will say that Independence Day as a soundtrack album, especially the complete edition, which was released by La La Land Records, does work exceedingly well on its own. You don't need to watch the movie if you don't want to really see the images. I mean, I always recall specific moments from the score in relation to the picture. Specifically the moments with Bill Pullman towards the end, where he wants to take another shot at the spaceship, and then when he's got his last missile and firing that. It's a triumph for Arnold. His counterpoint, his tonal qualities that he brings to this are absolutely superb. It's a splendid score from beginning to end, and as I say, I do confess a certain bias towards Bass Attack and The Launch Tunnel as particular favourites, although Jolly Roger is excellent too. Again, just it brings to mind so many of the joyous orchestral moments which we experience while watching the film, and how that indelible that is. Independence Day remains for me an absolute beacon for film scoring of the 1990s, and it is, in my opinion, the finest score of David Arnold's career. I give it 5 out of 5 stars without a shred of hesitation, and I highly recommend it for your listening pleasure. For more film and soundtrack reviews, please visit Betty Jo Tucker's website, Real Talk Movie Reviews. On Facebook you can find my pages, Hip-Notic Movie Reviews and Hip-Notic Soundtrack Reviews. I am Richard Jack Smith. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.